Travis, went home inspection. It's a beautiful day out here. I am in a small town in Oregon, Independence. Got a buddy who lives out here, another inspector. He does a great job. Taught me everything I know and more. We are on a home that was built in 1919, so it's got a few years on it, and we're up on the roof, obviously. And from a distance, the roof doesn't look half bad, but when you start getting up close on it, you start to notice some of the bigger issues. We're gonna go through those. Let's take a look. So as you can see right away, like it just looks like a roof, maybe a little bit of wear on it. And we'll start actually looking at what that wear ends up looking like. You can see here, like the granulation loss is heavy. Like you can actually see the fiber underneath. You got moss growing up at the pitch. One of the bigger issues that you're gonna find here is that attics need to breathe. And there is not very many of those roof vents. So I imagine there might be some decay or some mold up there. We can take a look a little further. One of the cool things is some of these roof vent companies will actually put the date of manufacture right on the vent. So if you happen to be on a roof and you happen to look and you can see it, when your roof was manufactured, this one was made sometime around April of 1997. That's when this vent was on. Oatley's one of the few that actually puts their stamps on there. I do see some sway backing happening on this side of the roof here. I see some repair around the gaskets. And then as well, this chimney over here does not look great. Look here, this is some pretty extensive wear on this side here. This chimney is kind of sitting up there doing things. Definitely needs some tuck pointing, and that's where you touch up the mortar between the bricks. Probably need some brick repair. Want to make sure that flashing is all up to date so you don't get any leaks around it. I have not yet been in the house, so I'm not sure if there are any issues with the roof, but we'll know more as we get in there. So as we step down, transition to this other section here, this appears to be an add-on. And I say that because not a lot of roofers that would probably use the roof then again as support in this fashion, as you can see here. And then there's some obvious repairs done right over here. Sometimes feels like I'm beating a dead horse, but I'm just gonna keep saying it. Gotta have it looked at. Gotta have somebody that knows what they're talking about. I like to think that I do. I know a little bit. That's why I'm an inspector and I'm not a roofer. So my recommendation, what's gonna go in the report is that a licensed roofer should come out and take a look at this. They're probably gonna say it needs a roof, amongst other things. But we'll look in the attic and we'll look in the ceiling just to make sure that there's no leaks as well. Hit it with the infrared like we do, make sure that there's no moisture penetration. And while it hasn't rained here in a few days, should be able to see something if there's an issue. God, I love this job. All right, went home inspection, I'm heading out.